Despite admitting that he was nervous before his opening round, Andy Murray dazzled the audience at Carnoustie on the first day of the Dunhill Links Championship. As a large crowd of home supporters applauded the former tennis world number one, the Scot, who has previously expressed his desire to become a scratch golfer, wowed with Eddie Pepperell with a team round of 7 under par. Highlights included a lengthy putt to birdie the final and a chip over a bunker to about 5 feet. Murray also occasionally outdistanced Ryder Cup hero Tyrrell Hatton. Murray, who was accompanied by Charlie Robertson's brother, a teenage tennis prodigy, claimed to have hit one of his finest shots on the course in Angus, and that he would now try to take advantage of the bad weather at Kingsbarns and St Andrews. I made a putt for 68 on the final hole after shooting 70 at Kingsbarns during practice. It was a bittersweet conclusion because it slipped out and I missed the one on the way back, but that's definitely not my typical behavior. It was ideal circumstances, but I also played exceptionally well and was perhaps a little lucky. It was my first time playing there, and even though there was almost no wind, I thought the course was beautiful. However, Murray is adamant that he will take full advantage of the opportunity, even though the weather in the next few days is expected to be much more challenging as Storm Amy makes landfall in the UK. Since I'm from here, I'm accustomed to the weather, so that works in my favor. It's going to be enjoyable. Many of the other amateurs from other places with warmer weather are whining about today. I'm like, what are you talking about? It's a gorgeous summer day in Scotland. Obviously, a windy day will make it more difficult, but that's just part of the fun. Murray remarked that his first day at Carnoustie had gone quite well, although he also made a joke about how it was obviously different to playing weekend golf with your friends. There's clearly a lot going on, and you want to make sure you're not interfering with the professionals who are there to play golf the right way by standing in the wrong spot or acting inappropriately. However, Tyrrell and Eddie were excellent. They were laid back and talked to us during the round, which was helpful. And yes, it went rather well. I made one of my best shots between 2 trees today. I was in the rough. I have no idea. I had to cut it through the trees. Someone at my level could have been disastrous. It passed through the trees, headed for the green, and we assumed it was in the bunker because we didn't hear any noise from the audience. It was about 10 or 12 feet from the hole, and I thought, that's not a typical golf shot for me, so some kind of applause for that would have been nice. I also have a good caddy who's been really helpful to me. He's a member here at Carnoustie, but I know his brother well. I've trained with him, and he's one of Scotland's top young tennis players. A few weeks ago, when he noticed me playing, he messaged me to say, my brother has caddied at Dunhill for the last 4 years. Harry is the caddy, and Charlie Robertson is the tennis player. So I replied, yeah, let's do it. Murray, who is participating in the tournament for the first time, described the experience as being different from his tennis court moments, where you're confident in your ability, but he insisted his prior professional athletic experience had helped calm his jitters. I was anxious as I stepped onto the first tee, but it's clearly very different from what we've experienced as tennis players, who become anxious when playing the game but are confident in their ability. You feel a little uneasy when you come out here and Tyrrell Hatton is standing behind you, but I think that's where playing professional sports and being in those situations helps a little bit. I suppose you can do a few things to help with coping mechanisms, but I got it away okay on the first hole. A number of prominent figures from the golf world were present at Carnoustie to kick off their campaigns, including the 2-time Wimbledon winner. I had the opportunity to play with him at Wentworth last year, and since I obviously love golf, I watch him on TV a lot. He's doing fantastic, and I'm confident he'll keep going further. I'm always encouraging him, and he's doing unbelievably well. He's had some great results and come close to some big wins recently, being part of the Ryder Cup team. Murray acknowledges that he now wants to participate in more golf tournaments and take advantage of the opportunities that the sport has given him. I'd like to try participating in more golf tournaments. It's a pretty wonderful experience, and I feel incredibly fortunate that I had the chance to do it. I just think this event is so unique. You never get to do this in any other sport where the pros are playing properly.